Hello everyone, it's Alice Daemon here with another itch.io game called Lone Wolf. I'm pretty sure this is another visual novel game that I downloaded, and I've got more coming, so let's get started. Oh man, I feel like I've been hit by a monster truck. It was a full moon last night, wasn't it? No wonder I feel so ripped up. Wait, ripped? Oh no, my clothes. I must have been on another rampage last night, but where did I end up? Oh shoot! Daphne! Hi! If Daphne is here, that means the depth of the mess I'm finally in starts to sink in. And you are so pretty. I smell rich, loamy soil all around me. Early morning sun dapples in through the ceiling. Oh wait, it's not supposed to do that. It's streaming in through holes and broken glass. Ripped up dirt and a beaten down door lay near me. But most importantly, piles of destroyed plants litter the ground. Not just any destroyed plants. Daphne's prize flowers. Oh, we're in deep trouble now. I can't even pronounce the name she calls them, but she spends so much time taking care of them. Yeah, and you just freaking murdered them. What's this phone for anyway? What? This is so cool. Is this my phone? Weekend is coming up. I'm not giving up on you. Buy a drink, eat healthy food, stick an entire blah blah, and sleep in and dream of amazing places to be at all. This is a weekend to remember. Find me a wasp on Saturday and I'll stick it up your butt. I'm so sorry. I was just checking to see if there's anything else I could do with it. That's cool. She sings to them. And I tore them up. During a wolf rampage or something. Did I? I can barely remember what happened. I always have a bad memory after a full moon. Oh man. I'm really in it deep. Laika. Hey, Daphne! She looks really disappointed. Oh no. And you look so cool too! There was a full moon last night, I see. Yeah, I guess so. My memory's still a little fuzzy. You're in my greenhouse. Daphne's voice is quiet, yet as solid as a stone, and as cold as one too. Now I know I screwed up. Big time. She's usually so kind and patient, but now... I thought I asked you last time, out of all places to go gallivanting as a wolf, to please leave my greenhouse off the list. My Drosier, or I don't know how to say that either. They were growing so tall and healthy, and my Dionia were nearly ready to bloom. Not to mention my darling Tonia. Daphne's got her back to me, her attention focused on the ruined stalks of her crumpled plants. She tenderly picks one up and cradles it against her chest. I gotta say something. Apologize. It's no excuse, even if you don't remember. Oh, Daph, I'm so sorry. You're sorry? Daphne turns to me, her eyes narrowed, mouth curled into a frown. She's breathing hard out of her nose. I brace myself for an attack. She just stays still and sighs, shaking her head. I feel my stomach drop out from under me. I would love to dig myself a hole in the ground and live in it right now. But I just ruined her little garden even more. Ugh. I know you can't help it. Huh? When it's a full moon, you can't help it when your wolf half takes over. Yeah, it's a real pain. Not only does it make my body feel like a giant's personal chew toy, but I can never really remember what I did the next day. I guess that's not important now. Come on, Laika, get up and clean yourself off. You can't go to work like this. You'll be late if you don't hurry. Daphne reaches a hand out to me. I realize I've been laying on the ground in a heap this whole time. How pathetic. I take her hand and wrap my own callous one around it. Even through her garden gloves, I can feel warmth sinking through. It feels kind of nice in the cool morning. Oh yeah, standing. I need to stand. She yanks me up with surprising force. Your clothes are ruined, Laika. Another pair for the dumpster. You should see if they're compostable first. Oh, Daphne, she never misses a beat. Oh, and Laika, she stops me before I leave, placing a hand on my shoulder. I turn to face her, but I can't bear to look her in the eye. I know it's not your fault. Come on, Daph, it totally is my fault. I'm not normally the type to plead guilty right away, but the evidence is pretty overwhelming against me. Okay, maybe you did it, but you couldn't help it. I still forgive you. You're so sweet! I feel my breath catch in my throat. Did I just hear her right? You what? You heard me. Now hurry and get cleaned up. Don't be late to work. She shoves me out of the ruined entrance of the greenhouse and onto the cramped stone sidewalk leading out of her plot. Before I can say a word, I hear her busying herself with work. She's faintly humming a tune I barely recognize. The sun slowly creeps up the sky, spilling orange light over the tiny path. Just ahead is the sidewalk into town. I can't dwell on the morning for too long. I've got to clock in. I can shower in record time when the threat of being late and angering my boss off lingers overhead. I might look a little messy, but hey, they call them business slack for a reason, right? Okay, that was bad. I need coffee. I grab a tiny styrofoam cup of off-brand coffee from the break room, complete with little packets of sugar, substitute, and non-dairy creamer. A quality beverage. Ugh. The drinks aren't even the best part about this place. Oh my god, I used to work in a place like this. Enter my little home away from home. And when I say little, I mean minuscule, diminutive, microscopic. Okay, maybe I haunted in the stores for too many words just because I'm bitter about this. But my office, no, my cubicle is so freaking small. I can barely stretch my legs out when I sit. My arms bump against the particle board dividers. And worst of all, there are no windows. I can't even see the sunlight or the trees or tiny little birds stuffing themselves with lunch scraps. I've put in over 5 requests for just a junk desk next to a window and nothing. I am but a humble tech jockey here to fix your printer. Speaking of, I've barely put my headset on the first call, and the first call is already rolling in. Morning, this is tech support. How can I help you? Yes, I can't get my email. I need my email. Gerald from financing. A minotaur with the attention span of a fruit fly. He calls about this twice a week or more. Are you connected to the internet? I don't know. I just need my email. I've got a meeting in 10 minutes. Hover over the icon with the bars on your bottom right. It's not lit up. Now what? Click it and connect to. Alright, I can take it from here. I've told him what to do 100 times, but he always wants to call me. He's as stubborn as, well, you know. Whatever, at least I'm getting paid. The phone chirps in my ear again. Looks like it's going to be one of those mornings. Tech support, how can I help you? Yes, please, I need someone up in HR right away. Oh, Melinda, a siren with a voice like honey. The only time I ever hung up on someone was when she started humming. What's the problem? My intern was looking for supplies, and, well, you see, she's a vampire, and when she opened the supply cabinet, a whole box of tacks fell out of the And when she opened the supply cabinet, a whole box of tacks fell out, and now she's counting them. Every last one of them. It's a box of 1,000. Melinda, this is tech support. I know. You're the only number I have programmed on my phone. I need help right now. Just please get someone. Tech support on speed dial. Yep, that's the kind of place I work at. Don't get me wrong, I know my job could be 10 times worse. There goes the phone again. Good morning, tech support. How can I help you? Yes, hello. I'm having trouble getting my reports to print out. Can you help me? This must be someone new. She sounds younger than most of the other callers. Her voice is smooth, sultry. Not luring like a siren, but definitely piquing my interest. Let's see if she knows anything about computers. Have you tried printing out a test page? Yes, and it just doesn't do anything. The paper doesn't come out. Does the printer icon appear at the bottom right of your screen? Corner of your screen? Yes, and it says something about queued jobs. Queued. There we go. Miss, can you walk over to your printer? Sure I can. Oh my god. It's not even on. No wonder it won't print. Problem solved? Yes, thank you. Well, no more impressive than anyone else in this building, but at least she's polite. I'm not gonna lie, I wish more of my callers were like her. Wouldn't mind if they sounded like her, too. Just like clockwork, barely a whole minute passes before the phone rings again. And it's her again. This should be interesting. Tech support, how can I help you? Hi, yes, I think we just talked. That's right, what's going on now? Right after I hung up, my keyboard stopped working. It won't type anything at all. Is it wireless or wired? There's a cord and it's, jeez, I think my chair pulled it loose. It's not even connected. I'm so sorry. Girl, please. You're just missing all kinds of things today, aren't you? Do you know where to cut? Yes, thank you. She hung up pretty quickly this time. I wonder if I embarrassed her. Oh, well, maybe that'll teach her to check the cord before calling me. I lay back in my chair, stretching my arms out. I can barely get a good crack in my back before I hit the cubicle divider behind me. I wonder how long before I get a real office. Probably never. The phone's going off again. It's that mysterious lady again. Yet again. Gotta make sure I didn't hit nothing else. Yeah, I didn't hit nothing. Okay, good. Tech support, how can I? Yes, hi, are you the only person down there? Just me by my lonesome on Mondays and Thursdays. Now, how can I help you? She seems reluctant this time. She hesitates for a few seconds before sighing into the phone. My mouse isn't working now. Oh my goodness. Is it wired or? It's wireless. The button is turned on. The little thingy is in the slot it's supposed to go in. And I've done everything right. I just want to get my job done. Okay, alright. Is the little green light on? Green light? What green light? On the top of the mouse. The power light. Look, I'm doing everything right, but I don't... There's no green light! It's cool, it's fine. Don't worry. I don't think I can fix this over the phone. I can make an appointment to come around at 2 o'clock. I can't wait that long. You can bring it down to my office then. Fine, okay, I'm coming down there. Well, I didn't necessarily want my morning invaded by pushy corporate types. It is the quickest way to solve, this issue, though. At least she won't call again. Heh. A full 10 minutes pass before I hear her footsteps scuffling down the hallway. I managed to pull myself away from an utterly gripping screen full of emails to greet. You're so pretty! You're the one that keeps messing up your computer? Wow! Is she really the woman who's been calling me all morning? She's... Oh, dang. Miss? Ugh, I can't believe I just stuttered. What am I, 12? Name's Victoria. Vicky, if you prefer. I'm the one with the mouse. She saunters up to my desk and leans in, plopping the offending item in front of me. I have to tear my eyes away from her. Her hair. Where are you looking, Laika? I swear I wasn't just staring at her. Okay, wow, Laika, don't let your tongue fall out of your mouth. So, this is Vicky. This Vicky is very attractive and obviously in need of my expert help, but she's still a total ditz when it comes to tech. I take a look at the mouse and flip the power button on for a few times. No luck, of course. Next step, I reach into my drawer and pull out a fresh pair of batteries. This should do the trick. Batteries? No way, it wouldn't be that easy. Once the new pair are in, I flip the power button in and there it is! The little green light flickers on. See? Green light. I point to it for extra emphasis. She crosses her arms over her chest, her cheeks growing darker. Why would I tease Victoria about the mouse? Ask why she can't change her own batteries. Wait, is this a trick question? I feel like the second one's ruder than the first one. Well, if I mess up, I saved it. So I can just go back and do the right choice. Do you always have this bad luck with tech, or just when I'm working? That was awfully bold of me, but I couldn't help it. I watch as Vicky's mouth falls open in surprise. She openly stares before turning to the side with a grin on her face. Her laugh sounds deep and genuine. I think I really caught her off guard. I'm not used to working with computers this much, okay? Right. This can't be your first job. No, we just used more actual pens and paper at my last job. or touchscreens. I can use phones and tablets, no problem, but I don't even own a computer at home. Then it's a good thing you had me to bug about changing your batteries. I'm here all day. Vicky scoffs at me, then shakes her head, still smiling though. She's unlike everyone else I work with. Young, fashionable, hot, and she laughs at my dumb jokes. Maybe she won't mind if I pry a little. So your last job, what was it like? PR work. The company wasn't nearly as big as this one, but the people, ugh. I had to constantly put on a smile and keep up appearances, not just for my coworkers and boss, but my customers too. That sounds like such a hassle, Victoria. I left every day feeling drained, even though I never did any physical labor. Sounds like it blew. Are you glad you left? So glad. At least here I can do my work without constantly have to people please. Yeah, I can sympathize with you on that. I gotta people please and butt kiss all day. What, to people like me? Vicky bats her lashes at me and leans over my desk. I press myself further back into my chair, frantically waving a hand in front of me. No, you've actually been the most pleasant call all morning. That's surprising. I mean it. So many people here just rely on me to do their work. I get the same calls almost every morning from the same people. You at least try to fix things on your own. Well, that's refreshing. Vicky flicks her tail behind her as she backs up from my desk. She's got a sly smirk plastered on her face. Oh, you have a tail? Though, helping people is your job, Wolfie. Doesn't mean I have to be excited about it. I shrug my shoulders at her as she leans against the cubicle divider. She drapes one hand over her stomach and places the other on her hip. You're nothing like I imagine on the phone, you know. Oh? Did you picture someone nerdier, hunched over a glowing screen? Yeah, kinda. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, I don't mind. You're a lot funnier in person. Kinda cute, too. Wait, did I just hear her right? My ears perk forward, all attention honed in. Did this insanely hot succubus just call me cute? Ha ha ha, did you forget your glasses upstairs? You're the funny one. Listen. She walks back up to my desk and places a hand on it. From this height difference, she's towering over me. I can't help but gulp. You're kind of interesting and way nicer than anyone else in my department. If you ever want to grab lunch or something, I'd be gone. Game. Words, man, I can't speak. Without waiting for a response, she grabs a pen out of the little coffee cup on my desk that says, World's Okayest Werewolf, and scribbles numbers down on a notepad. That's a nice cup. I can't even respond before she's sashaying out of the cubicle and down the hallway. Look at you, Laika! From waking up in Daphne's greenhouse to this has got to be one of the weirdest days on record, and I'm not even wolf mode right now. Before I can even process what just happened, the phone buzzes incessantly into my earpiece. Duty calls, I guess. The morning drags on for what seems like eons. Really, it's only been a few hours. The clock barely ticks 10:30 before I'm in need of coffee. As the calls lag, my mind drifts back to the early morning. I can see Daphne's disappointed glare looming over me, her tired eyes, the strain in her neck. It's a miracle she's put up with me for as long as she has. We've been through a lot together, from her moving into the city, trying to find a little plot of land to replace her tiny window box garden, to me with my wolfish problems. Okay, alright, being a werewolf isn't so bad. At least I'm not a gorgon. I hate to give someone the stink eye and end up turning them to stone. Anyway, Daphne and me, from college roommates to now, we've been pretty much inseparable since arguing about who used the most hot water in the shower. I'm always worried that today will be the day she comes to her senses and tells me to grow up. But nope, she's still right there, sweet and reassuring and dependable. I really gotta step up my game to pay her back. The phone knocks me out of my reverie, its harsh tone vibrating right in my ear. Tech support, can I help you? Hello there. Oh, for the love of... Laika, is that you I'm speaking to? Out of all the employees in this entire building, why did it have to be Camilla? I furiously tap a pen against my desk before responding. That's me, the one and only. What's the problem? I can hear the sick delight in her tone as she literally purrs. I don't know how many werecats besides her. I don't know many werecats besides her, but I'd live happier if I never met her. Oh, Laika, sweetie, I need you to fix some networking errors that I keep having. What is the nature of these errors? I try to keep my voice even and monotone, hiding the murderous intent Camilla always conjures in me. Something about IP conflicts? You need to cycle your routers. That's cute, but I do marketing, not all that techie stuff. I can walk you through it. It's getting really hard not to growl at her. I can feel the hair raising up on the back of my neck. It'd be so much easier if you just came here and did it yourself. Camilla, you know I mean, if you're unwilling to do your job, I can always let you manage, you know. Oh, you dirty little! She's constantly getting under my skin, ever since I chased her once when I was wolfed out. Or at least that's what she claims. I barely remember anything besides an annoying little gray tabby flaunting itself around me. No, I'd be more than happy to assist you in your problem, ma'am. She hates being ma'amed. I could practically see her eyebrows twitching. I can schedule you for 1 o'clock, no sooner. It would be wonderful if you could squeeze me in earlier. No sooner! It's nearly lunchtime anyway. I suppose someone with a bestial appetite like yours needs to eat. See you at 1. I can't help but slam the end call button as quickly as possible. Day in and day out, I spend so much of my time catering to these utter jerks. Which just makes me think back. Even if Vicky, whatever, even if she is a total ditz about things and blows my phone up all morning, at least she's nice. Well, she's a little more than nice. I can't help but admit that she's got something about her. Is that the succubus part of her, or the fact that she's actually charming? I'm supposed to think she's charming. Yeah. But even when she's flustered, she's got this thing. I catch myself looking at the number she scribbled down, wondering if I should program it into my phone. What the heck? I might as well save her number. Might come in handy soon. I wouldn't mind knowing about her, really. She's so different than everyone else. Instantly, thoughts of Camilla flash through my head. I can't help but outwardly cringe. No, Vicky is way better than that. Yeah, I don't regret getting her number one bit. I anxiously wait for the clock to hit noon. My stomach can barely contain itself. I'm always famished after a full moon. Something about proteins and muscle. Who knows? All I can think about is food! I usually pack some boring sandwich or frozen junk, but today I'm getting something special after the morning I had. I would say this morning really sucked at work, but really, most mornings are like this. Ugh. Still, the whole greenhouse thing just adds on to the stress. I gotta get something tasty. I wonder if... I pull out my phone and scroll through the numbers, feeling little twinges of nerves in my gut. Should I? Oh, yes, you should. You have no choice. You are calling Victoria right now. I reach for the note with Vicky's number on it. My heart pounds faster as I punch her digits into my phone. I shouldn't even be this giddy. It's just lunch, right? Chill out. Still, I don't even know if she'd even agree to it. I mean, we did just technically meet this morning. She was, kind of eager to leave her number. Maybe she'll be happy if I invite her to lunch. She answers after one ring, her voice cool and professional. Victoria speaking, how may I help you? Wow, calling her for business would feel intimidating enough. I have to steel my nerves to keep from stuttering. Hey, Vicky, it's Laika from earlier. Laika, hey, I see you kept my number. She sounds more relaxed now, like she was earlier. Whew, I can handle this. Yeah, I actually wanted to see if you'd like to get out of here for lunch. Like, out of the building, since it's lunchtime. Laika, can't you just be more chill? I thought I could handle this. Yeah, you need to chill out, Laika. Sounds great, I'm starving. Really? Yeah, why not? You're not gonna wolf out on me, are you? I can hear her snickering into the phone. It doesn't work like that. Come on, cut me some slack. I'm kidding. Alright, I'll meet you outside. I have just the place in mind. My hands are jittery and damp as I hang up the call. I can't remember the last time I've been so nervous. Outside, the warm afternoon sun spills over me. The morning chills The morning's chills faded now, but I'm not complaining. It's a nice break from the cool office air conditioning. Victoria greets me as she exits the building and leads me down the street. The scent of street foods and curbside vendors waft toward my nose. I'm already drooling before we make it a block down the street. This is it, Cafe Garu. Probably saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Doesn't it look fancy? Fancy, yes. Fancy expensive, maybe. Now my nerves are dancing around in my stomach, not just from this lunch outing, but from the possible pain in my wallet. It looks great, yeah. I try to smile as we peek around the outside of the building. There's a small pavilion with tables and umbrellas. Can we sit outside? I wouldn't mind some fresh air. I was just thinking the same thing. Oh, Victoria! You two are hitting it off already. Vicky grins as she leads us over through manicured shrubs and blooming flowers. I pull her chair out for her and she blinks at first, surprised. Oh, look at that! Do you pull chairs out for all your friends? Woohoo! There's something sly and piercing in her gaze. It makes me flounder on the spot. Sort of? Get it together, Laika! I'm just teasing you. You're too easy. She's grinning as she slides into her chair. I plop into the next one to her, ready to bury my face in my hands, but I'm stopped by a waiter offering us menus. Drinks for you ladies? I'll take a raspberry lemonade. Yes! Lemonade! That sounds so good! Just water. As the waiter saunters off, I dare to crack open the menu. I can't help but squeeze my eyes shut before peeking at the prices. Ooh, is it really bad? With one eye squinted open, I look in. Oh, it's not that bad. Did you think I'd take you somewhere outrageous? Ah! You read her mind! I slam the menu shut as I stare at Victoria incredulously. Am I that obvious? Come on, you've been stressed since we got here. I'm not blind. I have? Yep, you should trust me more. I wouldn't drag you along to some gourmet 5-star restaurant. I don't make that much money. Honestly, I don't make much more than you. I just don't spend it on all that fancy tech stuff you do. I never thought of it that way. I look down at my scuffed up work shoes and my mind instantly drifts to my collector's edition box copy of Monster Watch sitting at home. So maybe I prioritize a little differently than Victoria. Hey, there's nothing wrong with buying video games first, okay? Video games are life. She picks up her menu and starts scrutinizing the choices. I should do the same. My stomach's been growling for over an hour now. Salads with little things added to them. Oh, wait, hang on. What did it say? I need something with substance. This sounds like you. Victoria leans in closer with her menu propped open. Her finger lands on a page I haven't reached yet. Right next to her neatly manicured nail reads, Frankenburger. Our house special. Ground Drake sirloin, fried kraken, golden fleece goat cheese, all topped with fire breather sauce, meant to satisfy a monster appetite. Waiter! I know what I want! Oh, Laika. Victoria can't help but laugh at me as I flag our waiter down. The waiter plops some bread down in front of us before darting off to the kitchen. I tear into it, shoving half a piece of it into my mouth. Did I miss something? Because I hit the button too much. Yes, I did! I eagerly place my order, then Victoria orders her dainty dish, Hera salad or something. Whatever, I'm hungry. What is it? It's good! I can barely chew it all before starting in on the next piece. Victoria just grins and shakes her head before taking a single piece and nibbling. They're croissants. Have as many as you want. They'll bring more. She watches me for another moment before pulling out her phone to type something in. I stop stuffing my face for a moment. Maybe she's bored already. I should talk more, right? So, how did you end up at this job? I needed someplace with better hours and better pay. Honestly, I didn't expect them to hire me. I'm not exactly their type. What do you mean? Pfft, their type is old and grouchy. Oh, okay. At least those are the people I deal with. It makes the days take forever to go by. What brought you there, then? Same reason. I needed to make enough money for my student loans. I feel you. I have a lot to pay off. Man, that sucks. You mean you've got them too? Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Oh no, I didn't do it. Okay, good. No, yes I did. I just, man. Suddenly Victoria feels like less like some high-class fashionista and more down to earth. No, not that it's cool we both have massive debts in common, but it makes her feel less distant. Doesn't everyone our age? It feels like it. Such a bummer too, because it's a lot harder to reach for your dreams with all that debt in the way. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Freaking student loans. Dreams, huh? Like what? Oh, it's silly. I bore you. No! You need to tell me your dreams right now. Oh, come on. I promise I won't judge. She narrows her eyes, scrutinizing me for a moment. Her lips purse, and she thoughtfully taps her chin. Okay, okay. Spill it. I've always wanted to be a fashion designer. Yes! I could totally see you being a fashion designer. That would be amazing. That's really not surprising at all. I can totally see it from the way she dresses to the way she acts. See, Laika, I just said the same thing. That fits you perfectly. You think? She's grinning and her cheeks are growing, just the slightest, tiniest shade darker. It would be a huge leap to pursue it. I mean, we're talking possibly more debt and more risk, but it's where my heart is. Aww. I chew my lip as I think over what she said, mulling the words over in my head. She makes better. No, heck no! Encourage her! If it means a lot to you, maybe you should take the leap. I munch on another piece of bread as I watch her ponder over my statement. She tilts her head to the side for a moment. You could always start off part-time, or do it on the weekends. I mean, there's no need to make some huge risk right up front. Make it a hobby and have fun, you know? I never thought of it that way. Big chances start with little steps forward. It doesn't have to be some huge leap. Wow, I didn't expect such solid advice from someone like me. I quirk my brows as I lean in closer. She smirks in return. Laika, you're kind of a nerd. You're kind of a nerd, I admit it. Oh, okay, I was right. A nerd that came to your rescue this morning. You couldn't do your work without me. I flash her the most annoying grin I can muster. To my surprise, she actually laughs instead of smacking me on the arm like I expected. Are you this charming to everyone? Am I what? No, not on purpose. I mean, not to everyone. Not that I know of. Smooth, like a real smooth. Sorry, that was probably too forward. No, not at all. I didn't mind. I'm having a lot of fun with you, Laika. I feel my heart flutter in my chest. My stomach does this weird flip-flop as I feel my cheeks heat up. Before I can say anything, the waiter brings our food out. That's either perfect or horrible timing. I can't tell. Well, looks delish, doesn't it? Suddenly, my hunger kicks in again. I'm just about to lunge into my burger when Victoria stops me. Let's get a photo. Huh? She's got her phone out with the little camera pointed right at me. Before I can move, she scoots in closer and wraps her arm around my back. Her hand feels warm even through my clothes. I can't help but shudder. Smile! I do my best to smile, even though I'm sure it looks cheesy. When she pulls away, she's got this cat-like grin on her lips as she looks at her phone. Nice! I want to see! She tucks it back into her pocket with smug satisfaction. Okay, now you can eat. She doesn't have to tell me twice. I tear into the burger, chomping down half of it in no time. Can I see the picture? Send me the picture! Is this what you look like in wolf form? It looks so amazing. This is so freaking good! See? Trust my choices. I have to admit that she's got excellent taste. This is really good. Not just the food. I mean, like this. Victoria motions at the table and at me. We should do this more often. Yes! You should invite me to lunch more often, so you can sneak in more photos. Shut up! You like that. I can't help but stick my tongue out at her. I eat my fill until I'm thoroughly stuffed, finishing off the whole burger. Victoria boxes up her leftovers before we pay and leave. Back to the dungeon! I can't help but sigh as we make our way down the sidewalk back to work. Maybe I'll come up with some technical problem so I can bug you. Knowing you, that won't be hard. Hey! She jabs me in the ribs. I laugh as I gently shove her back. We're both giggling and grinning as we get back into the office. We part ways at the elevator, bidding goodbye for the afternoon. Oh, that was so cute! I've got 5 missed calls waiting on me back at my desk. I swear, this place never slowed down, even during lunch. I guess I can't complain too much. At least the job pays well. And even if I have a dumb cubicle, I don't have to share it with anyone. It's like my lonely island in a sea of corporate stress. Lunch with Victoria was, wow. For how opposite we seem, we actually have a lot in common. I had a ton of fun, and I'm really hoping we can do that again sometime. I've got to focus on the rest of my work for the day, even if all I want to do is leave. Just as I'm digging into my emails, I feel my phone vibrate in my pocket. It's a notification. A new follow on Monstergram. That's interesting. I wonder who that could be. I barely ever post to my account. It's just a bunch of memes and video game stuff. The video game stuff is definitely me. I might have posted one photo. I click on the new ad and oh boy. Vicube $1.95. I can't say that properly. I'm sorry. At least there's no doubt who this is. I follow back and can't help but scroll through a little of Victoria's page. Lots of selfies, makeup, and fashion advice. A few videos of baby manticores. Maybe she has a thing for them. That's different. As I'm scrolling, my finger brushes the side of the phone and I accidentally like one of the selfies. Oh snap! Oh crap! Can I undo it? Maybe if I just... Before I can figure it out, a message pops up through the app. Any chance you're available for some technical assistance? That sounds like an opening to a bad... never mind. Wow, Victoria is rather forward, but it's kind of exciting. I'm not used to people being so flirty. Wait, is she flirting? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe she's just teasing. Maybe she treats all of her friends like this. Maybe you should stop worrying, Laika, and go be with Victoria. I should respond first before I start spiraling too much. Tech support, that's me. How can I help you? Within a few seconds, a stream of photos pop up, each one of them a selfie from Victoria. They're all of her posing in her office in different spots. She looks great in all of them. Is this some kind of catch? Which one looks better? I can't decide. She really wants me to pick? They're all good, I guess. The second one looks really nice. Smiley face. Perfect. You know which one to use for my contact info in your phone. Winky face. Oh, girl. Did she just... Dang, girl. That was smooth. My jaw drops as I stare at my phone. I can't even believe the words I'm reading. You're a professional. You didn't even ask what they were for. Maybe you're just an obedient little puppy. Smiley face. Holy... This girl is too clever. I feel way out of my league. I can't even form a cohesive response. Instead, I'll just send a picture of myself face palming. That'll get my mood across. I send the photo along and wait, and wait, and wait. I'm getting more and more nervous as the seconds pass. Still no response in return. Did I say the wrong thing? I hope I didn't offend her. In my panic, I start messaging with my phone and accidentally refresh my feed. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Is that what I think it is? Is that the picture? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's so beautiful. I love your face right now. It's so smiling sweet. I want to keep this picture forever. The first post instantly catches my attention. It's the photo Victoria took of us at lunch. Beneath it is captioned, finally, someone interesting at work. I gulp as I scroll down and notice several comments on it already. Oh, she's cute. Where did you find her? Is this official? Oh my. My face is burning, the heat spilling down my neck. You posted a picture with me? What can I say? I like to keep my page classy. I don't know, I might bring your class level down a few notches. Laika, don't you dare start. You are beautiful. Don't question my taste, it's good. In lots of departments. Oh. I don't even know what to say to this. Before I can think of something, though, she fires back with a response. Like restaurants, maybe we can do dinner sometime. Yes, dinner! The grin that spreads over my face is starting to hurt. I can't believe this is real life. Maybe I'll have to take you up on your good taste soon. You better! That sounds like a promise. Now, if only I could get this day to pass by any quicker. The clock can't tick fast enough. The clock is taking its sweet time this afternoon. I swear, it's been stuck at 4:30 for hours. Just a little while longer until I'm free. I reach for my phone and pull up Victoria's contact. It can't hurt to send her a quick text. I'm sure she's... Shoot. It can't hurt to send her a quick text. I'm sure she's ready to leave just like I am. How's that PR coming along? My phone buzzes again with an instant, and she must have had it sitting near. Slow and boring. I'm ready to get out of here. Same. Need a ride home? Wow, that's awfully nice. I feel a little bad imposing, but I guess she did offer. Sure, if you're willing. Sweet, meet me in the parking lot. The added news of spending more time with Victoria makes the minutes take even longer to pass by. Finally, the clock hits 5. I dart away from my office and out to meet Victoria. She's standing next to a cute little 2-door car. I wave awkwardly as I walk up. Are you sure you don't mind this? What, a ride home? Are you kidding me? She opens my door and I hop in. Immediately notice the scent of gardenia and lilies. She's got a little air freshener shaped like a loaf of bread. Or a cat. Or both. Whatever, the car smells nice. Once she joins me, she glances over with the tiniest hint of guilt. So I might have arranged a slight detour. Detour? The car roars to life and Victoria zips out of the parking lot. I struggle to get my seatbelt on in time. She takes us through downtown, weaving in and out of traffic as the sun dips behind the horizon. When we finally stop, I'm not even sure where we are. There's a park overlooking the city. It looks like we're the only ones here. This looks different. I didn't even know something like this existed. I looked it up today. It's really pretty, isn't it? Come on, let's go take a look. She jumps out of the car and motions for me to follow. We both make our way to a spot with a wide open view of the city. The lights on the building twinkle from this distance, like an ocean of 1,000 stars. Okay, maybe it's not that pretty. Real stars would be more beautiful, but I'll take what I can get. Victoria looks out over the view, a tiny smile dancing on her lips. Do you bring all your dates here? I only meant it as a joke, but I watch Victoria flush a few shades darker. Her mouth opens and closes several times as she struggles to form words. She frantically waves her hand in front of her. It's not a date. I'm flattered that you think that, but, it's totally a date. Okay, well, Victoria puts her hand on her hip. She's got a look of determination in her eyes, like she wants to prove a point. What makes it a date? We exchange numbers. That doesn't matter. Anyone can exchange numbers. But we also went to lunch together. Well, yeah, but... And you put that picture up. So there was that. Do you want it to be a date? Do you not want it to be a date? Now I'm getting really confused. It's not that. Victoria paces back and forth for a moment, arms crossed over her chest. Her brows are knit together in concentration. I stay in one spot, waiting patiently for her to finish her thought. People always think I'm so forward. I try to keep a smirk from forming, but it's too late. You are a succubus. I know that, but it doesn't mean I want that doesn't mean I want everyone, or a skirt or whatever. Sometimes I just want to be friendly. So, was today just you being friendly? There's a flash of guilt on her face for a split second before she responds. I hope it might have been a little more. You're not making any sense. I chuckle as I approach Victoria, placing a hand on her shoulder. I was hoping it was something too. I mean, I did enjoy it. Really? And it's not too, I don't know, pushy or sudden? I'm comfortable as long as you are. Victoria gives me a soft nod. She takes a step closer, looking out toward the city as she does. I'm still confused over the interaction, so I dare to prod more. Did I say something wrong? Huh? What happened to the good taste and all that? I gently bump shoulders with her, or rather, I bump my shoulder with her forearm. I get bold sometimes, but I scare people off. I've been told I move too fast. I hate for that to happen again. You're too cute to let slip away. Ah! There's the Vicky from earlier. She seems to catch herself as another wave of blush spreads over her cheeks. I smirk in response. You're pretty cute yourself. Good looks and charm. Who knew? I'm about to say something in exchange, but just as I am, I feel Victoria's hand on my arm. I turn to face her, and she's leaning in, and oh. So cute! Oh, wait, hang on. It's a picture. I have to... You guys are so cute together! Oh, wow, she's kissing me. I'm surprised at first, but quickly melt into the touch. Victoria's way gentler and more patient than I imagined. I'm bathed in the scent of her perfume, notches of peach and sandalwood hovering sweetly around a hint of rose. I don't even notice her soft hands until our fingers interlace. My heart's buzzing a mile a minute. I swear she can hear it thumping inside my chest. She's the first to break the kiss, pulling away just enough to catch my gaze. That wasn't too soon, was it? I don't know. I flash a roguish grin at her, bearing my tiny hint of fangs. Maybe you should do it again so I can be sure. Laika! Thank you for playing. Thank you for making this game. It was so cute. I loved it. I loved everything about it. Loved the music, the art. Laika and Victoria, I ship you both. You're so beautiful. But we never did find out what happened while she was freaking wolfed out. I guess she just wandered into Daphne's garden and just made herself at home. Okay. Well, this has been Alice Daemon playing Lone Wolf. I've got more visual novel games to play in the future. And I'll see you all in the next video.